people should look at us and say, how do they do that? How do they smile through this? How do they have joy? If someone looked at Logan, I don't know, what's he doing? He's doing something with a power tool. All right, he's got an extension cord plugged into the wall, and they're from the 1700s, and they're like, how are you running that contraption? All right, how are you doing this? You're like, well, I'm using the power. Where does the power come from? It comes from the substation. It comes from the power generation plant way down in the state. Well, I don't believe in power generation plants. They're like, well, this thing isn't operating itself.
Yeah.
The tool is pointing to the power. And when we accomplish things for the Lord, when we're letting ourselves be the tool, it points to the power source. People are prone or led to or convicted to believe in God if we're being controlled and operated by God. If there's nothing being accomplished for God, if our light isn't so shining before men, then we're not pointing back to the power source that they say they don't believe in. So we're supposed to be being led by the Spirit so that they know that there is a Spirit. We're supposed to be letting God do things that only God can do so they know there has to be a God, and I want what they have. I know they're nothing special, but if God can use them, He can use me too. That's the point of being filled with the Spirit. That's part of the testimony. And we're supposed to be accomplishing some things that God wants us to do. That's what He commanded us.